gotta
can't
take this. I
down
just
it,
gotta
and
get
it'll be
somebody
a
else to take
touchback.
it. I don't know. Like,
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive.
oh,
The early scripts
I
have
think my
Bird
nephew,
trying
you
to
could
add to
just
this
look on
14-7
YouTube,
lead.
this girl in the past.
Lewis.
Why did I throw that?
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The offense changing the play. Throwing, Lewis. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
I don't know if I got the right pass. Yeah.
It's Lewis again. Rushes on him.
Oh.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On the run, it's Young. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Fires to the wideout.
Oh.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I bet it's no field goal.
And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Finding an escape route. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option. Now the pitch. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Quarterback now breaking the field. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Guys, Colorado has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Finding open areas.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Lets it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Oh, okay.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Grabbed over the middle, it's Edwards. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I thought you were going to take that slant.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's Cox. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Might be changing the route. Running inside. It's Welch. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis. Complete to Williams over the middle. They make the stop, and there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Throwing, Lewis. Hauls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on the draw. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Touchdown,
Oh, shit.
Colorado! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Edwards. Turning it on. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeps it on first down. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's Lewis to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. And then
he uncorks one deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's McMillan. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Zings it complete to the right. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. Looking left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick 6, but they're set up on the doorstep.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, returning almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Running the red zone, it's Young. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Young. Here's the heat. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Snap to the back. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency.
You pitch the ball, man. Wasn't there anyway.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win.
And how about that as an offensive call? Like, you bring 3 tight ends in the game, everything looks tight, bunched up. We're going to mash you, run the football, run a little bit of play action, sneak him out of the backfield, and find him down the field. Nice job by this offense, showing one thing, showing run, and then throwing the football down the field.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Now the toss. Maybe some room here. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Looking to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Running inside. It's Edwards. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The run inside. It's Young. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lewis makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Soft spot in the middle.
I swear, if the quarterback, if I would have threw it right, shit, he'd have been ghost.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Unloads quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it on the option. Makes a stop.
Hold on, I thought if he come upfield, you keep it. He can't.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Yeah, nah, he came upfield,
that time.
so I kept
defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Shit, he came upfield and made the tackle. Yeah.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
I don't think it was just a regular read option, yeah.
Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Lewis.
Bruh, why did they all react like that? That man wide open over there by himself.
They'll give up the football.
The whole defense ran over there.
On defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it clean.
I looked over there, seen he was open. I thought I was going to get one off. That
They're coming off the field.
Swarm that bit.
Opening play of this drive.
And the crazy part, y'all left the middle of the field wide open. That's the wild part about it.
To the air, it's Marshall. Gonna let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Yeah, he got that
much. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please.
Well, everybody on this offense, Pat.
Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Lead the
One
clock.
of them got the star logo on.
You kick the field goal.
I don't know.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things you can go out and
Nah,
execute.
one of the receivers got the star logo. The little stars. I don't know if it's superstar or what, but yeah.
With just a few yards to go. Might be calling a hot route. In the red area,
Oh, get away on that,
and
bro.
he'll be brought down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays
Nah, it don't look
to
like
try
it.
to get some points on the board.
Third down from the gun, Lewis.
Oh, I
And the
freaking
pressure
get it.
will get
See you,
there.
bro.
The
I
sack.
couldn't hit the
Down
button.
he goes in the waning moments.
That nigga
could
was
be
so
a
wide open.
costly play. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Yes, sir. Yeah, you did.
They've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball
I
game.
don't like that draw, though. I don't like when he step back and come forward. I gotta. Oh, no.
The extra point
That
is
is
blocked.
bait. This game is crazy,
He's got it.
man.
He can take this back for 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Coming out with it, it's Pickett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Like, they ain't got a lot of talent, but that's why I've been playing with these lower 2 teams, man, because I get a low pick, you know what I'm saying? Gotta know somebody that's solid.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside, it's Edwards. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Nah.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Find some fresh air. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was
I gotta get these coaching adjustments right, man. You know what I mean? Like, we can just this thing. There's so much stuff on this, bro.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down.
It's like, you made a lot of plays, man. I done ran some of these plays so many times.
It's left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down.
Hold on, they won't let me change my man. Oh.
A
He wouldn't let me
bold
change my
decision to
route.
go
Man.
for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Great place to start for this offense. He might want another play. Throwing. Lewis. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little
And
bit
there
more
wasn't no
accurate.
pressure.
Give his
And I'm
guy a
standing
chance
flat
to make
footed in the
play.
pocket.
That
That's
ball wasn't even
crazy.
close to his intended target's body.
Seams don't work like they used to, though. I can tell you that.
Lewis to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Nah, it was a post. I just threw it to his back shoulder.
Need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop him on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Like I seen your dude on his left side, so I threw it to that right shoulder.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance in the
Damn, he
two-point
was a little
conversion
faster. It
attempt
might have
fails.
worked. Oh, damn, they got negative 10 speed, man. Oh, yeah, he got negative 10 speed. He's so beat up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more play to pad the stats.
Man,
The run inside. It's Edwards. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying
oh, shit. That's what I'm doing right now. I think that was LSU playbook I just played with. Let's see. trying to play with their playbook. I can't find them.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, Reese, I did check in with Coach Norvell before the game. He told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's trying to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. And you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about a home field advantage, you have to consider Kinnick Stadium. The fans are right on top of the action. They are on top of the opponent's sideline, making it one of the most difficult places to play in all of college sports. Named after Niall Kinnick, a war hero, the beautiful wave to the Cancer Children's Hospital. This is one of the most iconic spots to watch a college football game in the country.
They ranked 18th.
Holly, thank you. The Noles ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Next play the Chiefs.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
Oh, to the line, I don't look
push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight
might have a chance.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Working on the right. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes to the right. All the way. Touchdown, Iowa. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Flips it out in the flat. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the 1st.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking for a big play. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That same big ass dude right there.
Rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That nigga big as that.
Bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And it's no good.
But 6'6", so I switched to that damn corner and tried to jump over that shit.
Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field and we were ready to play.
Yeah, it might have been the boy Bishop was talking about.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive
I don't
line
know
was
if I
challenged
like
by
this
their
single
coaching
back
staff
running.
coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
Now, why? I just want to know why that route go like that. He came off the line.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. There he goes.
Okay, must got some wheels over there.
The 30. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. Got a little grass. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off.
That boy came out of nowhere.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Shit, that was about like that play when I seen that wide receiver wide open. All three of them niggas jumped that shit so fast.
The final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. grabbed in
That
the
was not how
backfield.
that
It's
play
Moulton.
supposed to win.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a give to Moulton. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first
These
down.
type of plays where I've been throwing all my pick sixes at. Let me see if it works. Oh, no.
From the red zone, it's Moulton.
I'm back to this shit.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's the RPO. But I seen that corner come down so fast, I got to hand this off.
Add to this lead
And
already.
I seen that left tackle pancake your D in,
That
too.
was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work.
Running back is a little shifty.
And the extra point was good.
What's up, little baby? Your mama up.
Returner's going to try to see
Go
what he
watch
can
face,
get.
brush your teeth,
He'll be stopped
and
short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
yes, you can, but still, you gotta go up there, wash face, brush your teeth, take your medicine. Ask mama what you want to eat.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We've got a
That boy
timeout
can't
in
do
the
that,
waning
man.
seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Going for it all.
Oh, he got him.
Makes the catch down the right side. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
I would have been, he definitely would have been dead if I would have tried to pick it off. That animation would have took me clean out
Just
the
about
play.
ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started.
See, I don't even know how to shift my line or none of that stuff
They'd like to
yet.
generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half.
That O-line must be trash.
I gotta protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That pass not close as he got.
I mean, he getting hit, and I ain't even blessed. That's why I said they must be trash.
I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions, and they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end.
Man, what?
He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder.
Looking deep.
Oh, Lord, he ain't got no arm. Oh, he caught it.
Grab for a big gain. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Man, I love this offensive approach,
I throw that shit deep as hell, man.
You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The option, the keeper.
Look at that pancake.
Finding some room. He's run out of bounds.
Now, receivers ain't playing out there, boy.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
That corner came down. You came down that corner. I thought that nigga was going to be open, but that nigga... That safety
we need more of this
plastic.
from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they're not on the same page there.
All right, you got to be careful here for the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
Yeah, he is.
If it's not
so
there,
quick. I barely control it.
We've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Hey, this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical.
Makes a catch. Touchdown, Hawkeye. And the stomping has commenced.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from the 25-yard line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. To the air, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. Second down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
It's in the refrigerator.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well,
I think you even had extra body in on that one. That still got to do that.
3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And this offense has really struggled. And the only play they've made is to him out wide. So I understand why they're going back to him. But they've...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You looked at the wrong one.
Another deep ball.
Nah, I'm talking. That dude on the right side, man, as soon as he came up the line, he ran right past the corner.
They did not. There's not many play calls extra points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues
so
to miss the
wide
mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Oh, he ran up under that.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love the attitude by this team.
Let's try
critical takeaway. You're set up in an amazing field
right
position
here.
down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense, I just throw it again.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's why, as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Snags it, and he's open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson.
I should have been right there.
Touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Had it in his hands for the
score. He got that purple knockout.
It'll be third down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too?
Touchdown, Florida State. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
It's caught for the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion.
It's tough because I'm playing the short route. He still catches.
Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last possession, the interception led to a touchdown, tightened this game up a bit, and now they'll try to get things back in order with this drive. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That nigga getting open.
Offense in a bunch formation. Lost a throw on first down. Fires toward the target. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Damn, there she was so separate.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying play action. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it way down the field. Open spaces. Touchdown, Florida State. Rolled his way into the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw, it's Daniels.
He still called that jump.
Fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. So the defense can stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't.
Throws it deep.
And
that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field. And he's still taking shots, even after having 4 touchdowns.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Caught.
I thought I was there to get back out there.
6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly complete.
Yeah, if you do, you're going to be in trouble.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle.
Good catch.
Down he goes. They needed one more first down to put this game on ice, and they
You see that other safety over there?
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Dang.
And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense.
They just play the game. He lost.
Football's so good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA